A shed update, and I gotta tell you, the weather here is absolutely crazy. It's 81 degrees today in February 11th. That's just absolutely nuts. But anyway, enjoying the good weather here inside the Ark, because we don't get that many days of the very good, nice, comfortable weather. But anyway, probably going to have two shed updates. I wanted to break it up just a little bit, and we got a vintage one next after this one. But right now, what I got today, we are adding Revell's 144 Space Shuttle, which it's not a real big, big deal, because, for example, you got the old monogram ones, that one, and I probably got a 1/144 scale one somewhere. The Alien Invader, which I think is probably the best shuttle kit variant known to man. That's just my little personal opinion. But anyway, I try to collect most of the orbiters that have a specific name. Like if this one says Atlantis, I wanted this one to have Atlantis. Just for example, Discovery, and I probably got some more shoved somewhere. The Enterprise, stuff like that. But anyway, I bought this actually. I wanted it for two reasons. One, I wanted the Atlantis, the shuttle. I do care about the kit wise, because I do have a bunch of shuttles. Just need the decal sheet. But I wanted this for the Wing-A-Non rocket and the actual parts, because I actually got some extra. I could actually salvage another kit out of this, just take some parts, put with it, and it'd be just good as new. But anyway, you know how I like to roll around here. I actually got two of these, so that's the way we like it here in the Ark itself. So we're going to adding the Space Shuttle Atlantis to the Ark, and I got to find that. I really need to. The figure section needs to be expanded, needs to really go up, and technically, and I need to redo the space shuttles, because I kind of shoved everything in there, and it probably could be stacked a little bit better. Of course, I say that all the time. Went to basically a big box store, aka Toys R Us, and they're about the only place here in town that's got sprue kits. And sprue kits is one of those. I like them, but I don't either. But I can't resist. I got all the Turtle ones. I got some Batman ones. There's some Halo ones somewhere, and there's one female Halo kit, and it's probably buried somewhere, probably in there. But anyway, to be honest, they were marking them down, so this is the only one they had of Superman and the skill level 1, and this is the new 52 Superman, which I don't have a new 52 anything Superman, just got classic soups. And I thought, well, since they are marking down clearance, I'll just start picking some up. They got some Pokemon ones, which I really don't want them, but I do too, and if I get them cheap enough, I probably will get them eventually. But anyway, we'll be sprue kits is one of those. I'm not a real big fan. Basically, you're building an action figure, but I wish they made a plain Jane type figure. Just a basic sculpt of a person and not a specific person. This way, you could take a little Sculpey and resculpt it and everything, I think that would be, that's just me thinking outside the box. But anyway, we will be adding the new 52 Superman to the Ark. Well, I actually got, I don't have that one, do I? I bought Joker, didn't I? Somewhere. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Anyway, adding Superman to the Ark. I really wasn't going to plan on buying these. I knew they were coming out, and I was going to get them eventually, just to have. But this is Finding Dory and Nemo, and they're Bandai. They're actual model kits, and they don't say snap fit, but they're basically snap fit kits. And one thing, number one, have to have Dory, because Dory is a female, so that's just my my motif here in the Ark itself, which but they're about $10 a piece. Well, guy asked me if I wanted with shipping, $15 for both. And I was like, all right, I'll do that. So I went ahead and I have now Dory and Nemo model kits, and there's actually one more that I need. It's actually, you get a combo kit. You get Dory and Nemo in like a little glass bottle, and I don't know if I have one handy. Because when I saw it, it's like a little fish diorama, and I probably don't. If I do, you probably will not be able to see it. It's probably back here, and I probably showed it when I first started doing these type of videos. Tamaya did a time capsule. You actually built a little model scene inside of a time capsule, and it would be back here if I had it handy, but I don't. And that's what the Dory and the Nemo model kits are, which and I don't think it shows it. No, it's basically this, and then a little glass bottle, and I assume you just get repackaged in both kits and that, but it's about $20, so I'll probably wait till they mark that down before I get me one. But anyway, adding Nemo and Dory to the Ark, and up next, this came out in '83. This is Masters of the Universe, which is He-Man. This is the Talon Fighter, but if you actually looked at the kit, and I really wasn't a big fan of them when they came out, because it's actually the toy, just basically reboxed as and broke down as a model kit. And I found this at an antique place, and I was like, oh, I gotta have it, because I don't own the Masters of the Universe. There's actually two models, and I didn't have either one, because again, I wasn't a really big fan of it. But one thing is, I like the old monogram boxes. I think they're just actually stunning to look at. Very intriguing. Box art's fantastic, and I thought I saw a guy's name on here earlier. Yeah, right there, Elmore. I think that's just very slick, just everything in here. I think it's just a beautiful box art. But anyway, another subject. But anyway, they have the Talon Fighter and they have the Attack Track, which I haven't seen the Attack Track. I have, but it's one of those if I got it cheap enough. Anyway, I wanted the Talon Fighter more than the other one. But anyway, I'll get the Attack Track soon. But anyway, box is a little shot. It is a snap fit, which don't matter. I'd love to see these flourish and reissued, but it probably never will. But anyway, would like to have two for the Ark itself, but if you notice the yellow and then the red, it's actually another color. Get the light off here. Red canopy, yellow body, and yellow canopy, red body. I have the red body and the yellow canopy, so got to remember I need the yellow body. So now then I'd have two, so that'd be two variants, and that'd work out anyway. But I think it's a fantastic kit. I mean, older I got, the more I like stuff like this. I wasn't real big fan of it when it came out, because it was basically the it's just the toy, just repackaged. But anyway, I think it's just absolutely fantastic. So anyway, another classic example of models from the 80s. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today. I want to have another shed update after this one, because I got to go get it and bring it in, and we'll talk about that and probably ask a question as well. But anyway, adding the old monogram Talon Fighter, we are adding Dory and Nemo, adding the new 52 Superman, and wherever I laid it down, we're adding some Atlantis shuttles to the Ark. So that's what I've got going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.